And here are the pros. Richard Del Rosario, Jason Webb, and Mico Halili. Welcome to the Bro Show.
Welcome, bros!
Hi, bros.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah. How was your Holy Week?
That was good. Soulful, prayerful.
Really?
Prayerful,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, I actually prayed for you.
You prayed for me. I prayed for you. You needed more. So,
Si Jason,
he's still not here.
Yeah.
Still not here. He's still on assignment.
Yes.
In LA. Looking for locations for the Richard Del Rosario American School of
Yes.
Free Throw Shooting.
and 3-point shooting.
And
Sorry.
may annex na.
Siyempre.
Okay tayo, ha?
Tingnan natin yung capacity kung kakayanin ng mga arenas doon.
Well, actually, he already talked to the people from Staples Center.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah.
I think we need like a football field para magkasya lahat ng gustong mag-try out.
Pwede.
Diba?
Oo. Okay. So kailan balik ni Jason? Probably by next episode.
Yeah, by next week he'll be back for
Marami lang kasi
the Bro
naghahanap
Show.
sa kanya. Dami niya yatang iniwang.
Hindi nagpaalam eh. Umalis eh.
Oo eh.
Nagpaalam eh. Okay, and of course, well actually when Jason was there, he got to watch an NBA playoff game.
Oh yeah, I saw his pictures.
Yung Clippers
yes,
Warriors.
with his dad.
Yeah, with his dad. Game number 1 nung playoffs. But you know what, sa akin, of all the mga series, I think the most exciting has to be yung Houston-Portland. Pero I think yung pinaka-hostile, Chard, is the series between the Toronto Raptors and the Brooklyn Nets.
Talaga?
Yes!
Better than the Golden State and
Kasi
Clippers.
sa Golden State tsaka Clippers.
Buhusan lang ng tubig, no?
Binasalan ni Blake yung fan. But that's about it.
Aha.
Yung Toronto-Brooklyn, newspapers are fighting. You have a GM na, saying, bad words.
Huh?
Oh,
Really?
Yes. In fact, so we're going to show you some of the headlines. These are actual headlines of actual newspapers. Okay? In Toronto and Brooklyn.
Wow.
So this was ito pinaka-recent because Toronto won game number 2.
Okay.
And the headline is Jurassic Park.
Wow.
Kasi,
is this the equivalent of Tik-Tik in Toronto?
parang abante. Parang yung abante nila.
Oo. Yan ba? Yan ba yung
Hindi
equivalent
naman
doon?
siguro. Ewan ko, malalaman natin pag makita natin yung center pole.
Sige.
Hindi ko alam.
Tsaka kung may tips sa loob.
Yung mga story sa loob. But, this is...
Kasi look at the defender. Saan siya nakahawak?
mataas tumalon eh.
Kaya nga eh.
Dapat
So, parang-
tutulak niya sa chest
Parang ito yung tik-tik nila eh.
Taas tumalon eh.
Okay.
Let's show another headline. That's the most recent one. And then, ito kasi, di ba? What's the headline? Read the headline.
Yeah.
Wait, podcast tayo, pwede.
How do you pronounce a hashtag?
That's not, hindi. It's blurred. Parang,
Ay, kaka-Holy Week lang, bro eh.
pala. Fudge, yeah.
Ayan. So ito naman ang...
Brooklyn naman yan. Because they won
so,
game number 1.
Ito naman yung kanilang Bulgar.
Ano ba yung mga binabasa mo, bro?
Hindi, ganyan eh.
Nakakahiya.
Ang babastos eh.
Baka akala ng mga bro natin, hindi tayo cultured.
Kaya nga parang nasa shock ako dito eh.
Di ba?
Oo.
Because ito naman headline nito, it's in reaction to what the GM of Toronto, Masai Ujiri, he was in a pep rally, and he said something about Brooklyn, the NBA team of Brooklyn. And we have video.
Huh?
Yes.
Wow.
We have video of what the GM said.
Okay.
He was in a pep rally. It was a public setting. Daming Toronto fans. And he had the microphone. And then, siguro, nadala siya. He was so excited about the series and being in the playoffs. So he said something. And we have the video. And if it's ready, let's...
May pauli.
That's the general manager. That's the equivalent of, let's say, a PBA team manager or a UAAP team manager. Tapos cheer rally, pep rally, he gets the mic and he says, bleep, ganyan, di ba? Bleep, Lasal, di ba?
Lumalayo ka pa eh.
Oh.
That's the equivalent of Yang Giao.
Ay, grabe, nabalitaw ko pa.
Di ba? Ganun. Di ba?
Parang ganyan.
Si Coach Yang, pagka mainis talaga.
Oh, that's why.
Oh.
So, nung nanalo yung Brooklyn in game number 1, yung headline ng Brooklyn, bleep yeah. Kasi
Yes.
sinabi niya. Although,
grabe
and then his name's Masai Ujiri. He's actually a highly respected GM. Magaling siya.
Wow.
Eh, siguro nadala na emotion. And he was fined $25,000.
Wow.
Kasi, syempre, GM ka eh. You're not supposed to do that.
Did he say sorry?
Yeah, he apologized.
Did he mean it?
I think he did. But he said sorry. Like, sorry siya sa mga GM, other GMs. Kasi syempre,
Of course.
parang if ikaw
Ba't siya
GM,
nadala? I mean, Toronto's been in the playoffs.
you know why? Kasi ganito yan eh. Yung Brooklyn, nagpatalo sila para makatapat yung Toronto. Kumbaga, feeling nila mas
okay.
mahina yung Toronto. So yung Toronto,
Yes,
nainsulto sila.
Yes.
That's why they're all taking it personal.
Okay.
Kaya ganyan.
Now I understand.
I think we have one more headline which, I mean, really started it all. This was the first headline that came out right before game number 1. But it's gonna say Raptors versus Dinosaurs.
Ha?
Oh, yan. This started it. Kasi dinosaurs parang old. Di ba? Si Paul Pierce at si Kevin Garnett parang mga dinosaur na because supposedly they're old.
Yes,
And then what happened was in game 1, si Paul Pierce nagpapanalo. That's why ang feeling ko, bro, I felt it was a mistake by the Toronto Sun to actually do this.
Really?
Because it's bulletin board material. You are giving motivation to the other team.
Tama.
ba?
Tama.
From a
tama
coach's
yan.
point of view.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure ginamit to ni Jason Kidd. Probably. Pwede nga, nilagay din sa whiteboard niya. Yan ang tingin sila sa atin. Sinabi niya, hey, Carolinco.
Ang dami nun.
Diba? Dinosaur na raw kayo. So, yeah, that's why they came out growling. Ano ba dinosaur? Di ko alam ang sound ng dinosaur.
Parang tigre pa rin yun eh. Pero di ba, parang sa akin kasi, di ba there's a cardinal rule in basketball, especially in a series.
Yeah.
Huwag mong bibigyan ng motivation yung kalaban mo by insulting them. But yun nga, ang sabi naman sa akin ni Duane Watson, and we will talk to him in a bit via Skype, he said the reason why, the Toronto Sun came up with this and the Raptors are very hostile because the team felt insulted na Brooklyn tanked so that they would face supposedly a weaker
But is that a
opponent.
proven fact?
Yeah, they did. Nagpatalo sila talaga.
Oh,
Yeah.
they admitted it?
Because they're avoiding a team like Chicago. So they preferred to face, kasi Toronto, less playoff experience,
Yes.
younger players. So if para kumbaga, you want to do strategy, they appeared like a better opponent for Brooklyn.
I see.
So syempre ikaw, malaman mo bro, yung team mo, nagpatalo para kalabanan yung team mo. Di ba, maano ka din? Ba? Ganun ha?
Bakit kami gusto?
Pinili nyo kami.
Nahihinaan kayo sa amin.
Yan, ganyan. Okay. So, but the thing is, in Toronto, if you've seen the first 2 games, the atmosphere has been crazy.
Yes.
As in, nuts.
Parang parang kumbaga game 7 every game.
Yes, exactly. Now, to help us, describe the atmosphere and even the hostility, in Toronto towards Brooklyn, we have from TSN, the sports network in Toronto, one of their leading personalities and one of their leading writers, Mr. Duane Watson, joining us live via Skype all the way from Toronto. Hi, Duane.
Hey, bros.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
We had Duane on the bro show on radio.
Yes.
And Duane was kind enough to wake up
Wow.
at 5 in the morning
Oh.
to talk to us.
Wow. So, are you in a good mood?
I'm in a great mood. Anytime I talk to you guys, I'm in a great mood. Come on.
Okay, thanks, Dwayne.
He's in a great mood because the Raptors won game
That's
number
right.
2.
So, what do you think about Brooklyn?
Brooklyn's a good team, but I do think their experience is going to be a detriment to them. I mean, Kevin Garnett's not the same guy he was 3 or 4 years ago. Paul Pierce is still clutch, but he's not the same guy either. It's going to be a tough series, but as you guys mentioned, the city of Toronto is pretty crazy right now. It's a lot of excitement for a strong Raptors season, and there's a lot of words off the court that are being shared both ways.
Yeah, let's talk about the trash talking between not just the players and the coaches, but even the city newspapers and tabloids getting into it. Duane, how hostile is it? How hostile is Toronto towards Brooklyn?
Well, it's pretty funny. Everyone says Canadians are always very nice, but especially in the arena on the court. KG gets it a lot. There's a lot of boos. It's a real heavy, intense playoff atmosphere, and it's pretty. There's a lot of not nice things to be said to the Brooklyn players when they're on the court. Off the court is pretty cordial. I mean, the mayors of Brooklyn and Brooklyn and Toronto have a rivalry going on. It's all pretty friendly, but it's playoff basketball. The veterans like Garnett are very used to being in these situations where it's very hostile. And I'm sure when Toronto goes to Brooklyn tomorrow and Friday, it's going to be just equally as hostile over there.
So, for example, I'm a tourist from the Philippines and I'm not watching any NBA games, and I walk around Toronto and I'm wearing a I Love Brooklyn shirt. I can still come back home safely.
Well, Canadians, they're not going to say anything, but they'll probably make a couple of comments to you. They're not going to attack you, but they will definitely make some comments for sure. In the game environment, it's pretty hostile, but as a normal day, Canadians are pretty easy. They're not really going to say anything. But yeah, the team's really rallied behind this team, and they're really excited, and they're only the hottest team in the city right now, and Toronto's got their back.
Duane, we're going to show some photos from Maple Leaf Square, wherein fans would watch the game from outside the arena, not inside, but outside. And they would show the crowd, for games 1 and 2, they show the crowd on TV, and it looks like a really, really fun party, out there. Even when the team lost game 1, people looked like they were having a lot of fun watching the game outdoors. Could you tell us, the kind of atmosphere there is around the arena during game nights?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I haven't had a chance to actually fully experience it because I'm doing a pregame on the radio inside. But before I started my pregame, like 2 hours before tip-off, I was outside, and they hadn't even let people inside the square yet. And while they were waiting to get inside the square, they were cheering, "Let's go Raptors!" And this is like 2 hours before the tip-off. People have been really excited for the Raptors to be in the playoffs, and the Maple Leaf Square is right outside, and the rally was actually, Masai made those comments like right before the game tipped off, so people were ready for the first playoff game in years. The energy was there, and that just totally set them off. And they've been coming out to support ever since. I didn't think it was going to be as strong after game 2, and people came out, and the Blue Jays were playing down the street of the Skydome after, and the Blue Jays fans came down and joined the Raptors fans. So the energy's been electric, and around the city, it's like Raptor mania.
Well, in your honest opinion, what do you think of the chances of Toronto in this series?
Before the series started, I picked them in 6. I still think they definitely got a chance to win it. They needed to win the game 2. If they lost game 2, I'd be very concerned about them going to Brooklyn. But it's going to be a long, drawn-out series. It's not going to be easy, but one thing that everyone forgets is that the Raptors are the 3rd seed in the series. Brooklyn's got the experience, but the Raptors are the favorite. So they don't have the experience on this side, but they've played a great season. I think they can pull it out in 7.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan and Jonas Valanciunas. These are young guys, but very talented.
Yeah.
And in game 2, Lowry and DeRozan were very impressive. And we wish all the best for not just the team but the city, and for guys like Duane to, I hope they get to experience a playoff series victory, right, Duane?
Yeah, hopefully. I don't think anyone wants to play the Miami Heat after this series, but definitely a playoff series win would be great for a season that everyone thought was going to be a throwaway. So definitely looking forward to watching it. I think personally though, I think the Golden State Clippers series is the most exciting series though.
That's a fun series, but I don't know if Golden State can really compete without Andrew Bogut. But going back to Toronto and Brooklyn, Duane, if the Raptors win the series, what beer will you drink to celebrate? Tell us.
San Miguel. Come on.
San Miguel.
San Miguel.
Good answer.
What else? What else did I say? The thing is, Toronto's been so starving for playoff wins that if they win this series, the city's going to act like they won the NBA Finals.
Hey, Duane, thanks again for waking up really early for the Bro Show.
Always a pleasure, man. Always got love for you guys, man.
All right, thanks, Duane. Good luck.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right, that's Duane Watson, who he has a radio show. He has a podcast and radio, and he writes for Slam in the US. And does a lot of NBA content over in Toronto. And
Very busy, yeah?
yeah, that's why we appreciated that he took time.
And he's a morning person, huh? Ano oras ba dun?
Baliktad, 12 hours
baliktad.
behind.
Oh, wow.
So if it's 5 p.m. here, it's 5 a.m. there.
Wow.
So, but like you say, he's a fan of the Bro Show.
Yeah.
So he woke up early for us.
Kahit di na tayo naiintindihan. Diba?
But you can really feel the excitement
Yeah.
in his voice.
Yes.
And he's really happy for his city.
Of course. And kakapanalo lang eh. Diba?
Yeah, that's
They
right.
just won. So, sabi niya, Toronto in 7, right? Yun ba sinabi niya?
6 or 7.
At first 6, sabi niya 7.
Okay, I think we're ready with another Skype call. Are we...
We were trying to talk to...
Okay, we'll talk to 2 more fans. But maybe now we can take a short break, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we take a short break?
Bro? Yeah, we'll take a short break.
Take a short
wala
break?
pa eh. Wala pa
Okay,
yung sa
we'll take a
Skype
short
natin.
break. Remember, UAAP Courtside reporter Selina Dagdag is going to join the bros in a bit, so stay tuned.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. First, open iTunes. Your next step, hit the iTunes Store button. A search bar should open up as soon as you do that. Type New Media Factory in the search bar, and all your shows should open. Pick the show you like, or all the shows you like. And once that opens, hit the subscribe button. And that's it. You're in. All shows will now be automatically downloaded to your device. What do you think is ailing local football?
Well, politics.
Should athletes be endorsers?
Yes, why not?
Why did you refuse to be the Haskell's head coach countless times?
I've been there, done that. Too much politics, like I said. Like I posted one time a few days ago, coaching is a thankless job. With what's happening with Michael Weiss, we talked about it already before, personally, one-on-one, and I said, it happens. And I said, you should know that because you worked also somewhere in other countries as well. There's no such thing as a permanent job in coaching, in any sport.
Why do you say thankless?
Well, you're only as good as the wins.
And then that's it.
Plus, of course, there are other factors like disrespect, honor, honesty, and all of this. Because you're just a coach, you're not the manager. You're not the association, you're not the institution. So you, as a coach, you're just an employee. So you're as good only as the wins that you have.
Hi guys, it's me, Tita K. Tita K! Come and hang out on Live, Love, Lols. Let's talk about makeup, beauty.
Hi, ganda.
Who's that? We can talk about ugly too. Nah, just kidding. And of course, Donya problems galore. Yaya, ang special paki-on. Fashion, shopping. Oh my God, shopping! I love shopping. Ah! Food. We gotta talk about food. Anything and everything on cyberspace. Let's buy everything. We can talk about glamour and ubusan ng glamour. We fly Wednesday 6 to 7 p.m. only on nmfnetwork.tv.
And now back to the Bro Show.
Okay, welcome back to the Bro Show. And as promised, joining us now is UAAP Courtside reporter of the Ateneo, Miss Selina Dagdag.
Welcome, Selina.
Welcome.
Welcome, The Ateneo,
The Ateneo. It's not the Ateneo. It's not the Ateneo. It's the Ateneo.
Oh, really?
The Ateneo.
Oh, yeah.
That's how the Jesuits taught us, bro.
Losheng.
Lashal. Okay, so, hey, thank you for finally saying yes. We've been trying to get her on the show for like 6 months.
Wow.
So you rejected us?
Yeah, we've been
No, I
rejected like 10 times.
I did not.
Yeah.
Like the first time I heard about it was from Bea. And then parang it wasn't formal, parang she just mentioned it. So kala ko na it wasn't a sure plan yet.
Yeah.
The second time, I had a wedding to attend. And I told you this,
A wedding.
Mico.
A wedding.
It was my cousin's wedding.
No, I checked your Instagram, wala namang wedding.
I didn't upload any photos.
Stalker ng dating mo.
Actually, no, she mentioned Bea Fab.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only reason we had Bea Fabregas was because he said no. Second choice lang natin si Bea no.
I'm gonna tell him, you guys.
Backup lang yun, backup. Ay, huwag sabihin sa kanya. Just between us. Don't tell her.
I'm sure she's gonna watch
I know
this, though.
you're good friends.
So finally,
Yes,
you had the time
thank
to...
you for having me, Richard and Mico. Thank you.
Yes. You're welcome. And you'll be seeing more of Selina here. Kasi,
Bakit?
Kasi she's interested
In becoming?
an intern
Oo nga eh.
on the Bro Show.
We're gonna think about it first. Okay, we need to deliberate.
I thought I was hired. My goodness.
Ano ba?
know.
Hired na ba
I need to taste the coffee first.
Tinanong ko, marunong ka magburo ng kape. That's the first requirement. Okay, so tell us about your entire experience as a UAAP Courtside reporter. Because you did not just basketball, but you also did volleyball. So tell us about that entire 2 years, but 2-year experience.
Well, there's nothing like it, to be honest. Like, I never really expected myself to be going into such a public kind of work or kind of career. So when I got into it, it was a bit overwhelming at first. But then once you get used to it, you learn to have so much fun. Lalo na kasi you meet all sorts of people, like from the players to the coaches, even to your fellow commentators and sportscasters. So,
So I mean, syempre bago lang siya. Dapat din natin siya biglain in here in the Bro Show. So my first question is, ilan nanligaw sa yung players?
And you have to be honest because dito sa Bro Show, we're always honest. Okay? Kailangan we never hold back. So
is this for real?
it's for reals. It's for real.
Well, a lady never tells.
No, kasi
marami, bro.
My mom would always tell me, a lady never tells. So,
Oo, kasi I'm just asking. Kasi ako, nag-courtside rin ako sa PBA.
So marami nang ligaw sa'yo. PBA player.
Wala nga eh. But you've had from all teams?
this is a bit embarrassing.
You're not gonna mention names. It's okay.
Not naman from all teams.
Not
but
naman from
yes.
all. Sige, can you just say the schools, the teams
No.
No one's gonna know. You're not gonna say the name or... teka daw. We'll say this.
Like maybe, I don't want to be assuming. Maybe they were just being friendly and they're just being really sweet.
No.
and generous.
No.
Friendly daw, bro.
Basketball player. So, ilan? Kasi my next question is, who are they?
No.
No, but okay, so... now that we've established na marami,
Okay.
of course without her saying directly, pero parang gano'n na rin eh.
No.
Was it flattering na parang all these players were like showering you with attention? And...
Well, wow, it's not really flattering because you can't let it get to your head. Like, for some reason, like most players, they're just generally attracted to him. I feel like any girl naman who would be just in my position would be getting the same amount of attention as well.
I don't think so.
I'm flattered. No, but
Any girl,
yeah. So parang I feel like it's not really something that you let get into your head. Of course it is in a way like flattering, but like parang.
Do you have a personal rule that since you're a courtside reporter I won't have a relationship with a player because it might interfere with my work as a courtside
Well,
reporter?
honestly, I don't have a rule about that, but we were strongly discouraged by our directors. So, yeah.
Okay, so how about the coaches?
Of course not.
UAAP? Bro!
Tanong ko lang.
Naman-
Kasi meron ako nabalitaan dati ng mga...
Ayun! Tama.
Meron mga player lang.
Luckily for me, like we've had very good coaches in Ateneo. I have a lot of respect for them. So none talaga coach.
From other schools.
No, of course. No.
Sa NCAA, bro. Dati.
Ay, doon. Ano ba tanong mo?
Yung coach ng CSB, no? Meron ba yun dati?
Si Kaloy?
Hindi.
Kaloy Garcia?
Hindi, ikaw.
Hindi, wala. I was very nice to all courtside reporters.
Okay, so, ano ka ba? Can we shift the discussion to broadcasting?
Okay.
And sports?
Okay.
Kaya naman kay Selina, I mean,
Okay,
first time niya
sorry.
dito. You're badgering her with mga showbiz questions. Diba? So, these players, when they talk to you, ano to, DM?
I thought it was going to be about broadcasting.
Nilalike nila
Because it's part of communication.
Yeah, nilalike nila yung Instagram posts
No,
mo.
actually, they can be very amusing. Like there was this one time I was at a press con for the
Okay.
UAAP, and then I'm not gonna mention names, but there is this player in a different team who comes up to me with his teammates. So sabi niya, Selina, pwede magpa-picture ganyan. And then I said, yeah, dapat nga kayo nagpapa-picture like that. So I took photos with them. And then after, he was like, Selina, pwede ko makuha yung number mo para matag kita sa Facebook. So parang,
Labo yung number, bro. Labo naman doon. Labo naman ang style nun.
Ano spelahan to?
so parang I was like, you don't need my number to tag me on Facebook. So no, you politely decline. They could be amusing. So
Okay yun. Pwede pa ko yung number mo. Para matag kita sa Twitter. Ayos.
Grabe, no? So what happened to that guy? I'm sure.
Wala na.
It was a red,
No, of course.
So, turn off ka na kagad.
No naman, I wasn't turned off. But then it's just, like, we just met and then I'm gonna give him my number. Parang it's a bit, ang easy ko naman. So I just, I politely turned him down. But if it's really bad, like if they're really persistent, what you do is you could just say, oh, no, let me get your number. And then I'll text you. But then you don't. Parang just so you don't turn them down.
Burn, bro.
You can't have my number
Grabe.
like that.
Pala,
So,
yeah.
Mas malala pa sa volleyball spike yun eh. Ano nga yung number mo, tapos wala na.
Akala ko naman dati talagang gusto lang makuha number ko.
Wow, parang American style. Number ko yung kinuha.
Akala ko kung pinipick up.
Yung parang liberated, oh.
Style lang pala yun. Para
Di ko alam yan.
Ako rin eh.
Ilan ang binigyan mo ng number?
dami na eh. Minsan na, sa banyo na nga yung number ko eh.
Oh my goodness. Of course naman, I don't get it out of the blue. I only do it pag sila yung nagtanong. Tapos you don't wanna give yours.
Yeah.
So, yun.
But you have shared your number with certain players.
Of course, because some of them really are my friends. Like, some of them are part of the same group I hang out
Yeah.
with in school.
Yeah.
So yes, and Ateneo players, I have talagang sobrang, wala kang masasabing masama.
Oh yeah, Ateneo players.
They're very...
Gusto mo ako na lang magsabi ng masama.
Absolute. Ateneans, gosh. Ateneans are grabe.
Generally, they're very respectful talaga.
No, they are. That's a fact. They're respectful. Ateneans, yeah. What can you say, bro?
Bro, yeah. Pwede ba ilagay natin yung headline niya kanina? Doon sa Bulgar ng Toronto.
No, but let's say, kunyari, do you have a rule? Because, okay, maybe you have a rule na if you're from another school, parang dude, I'm not gonna entertain you. But let's say, kunyari, sa Ateneo mismo, do you have like a strict personal rule na, look, I cover you guys, I cover your team, I cannot be involved with any of you. Pero do you have a rule like that? Or are you ready?
I never really thought about it. Like,
Okay.
when it comes to, for me naman, it's not about whether you're a player or not. It's about character and, personality. And of course, if you're pogi, but yeah.
So if you can dunk, that doesn't help.
That doesn't help, of course.
So for you, in your opinion, sino yung
Oh my
mga...
goodness, I thought we were going to broadcast.
We're gonna get there in a bit. Patience na, patience.
Mga last 2 minutes. So, in your opinion, who are the pogi players?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, this is an objective question.
Who are the pogi players?
And your job as a reporter is to tell the truth. Yeah. So, who are the pogi? Gusto mo, Ateneo muna para... kahit lahat. Okay, so, name the top 5 pogi players in the UAAP that you've covered.
My goodness.
Number
Except
one.
Chris
This
Chu.
is so difficult.
That's the most...
Hindi naputong ba si Chris?
That I've covered or
Yeah.
like pwedeng from before? No, I didn't.
Ah,
Hindi
yeah, okay.
niya nabutan.
Okay.
So yung the players that
You've
that you
covered,
covered.
yeah.
Covered. Well,
First player that comes to mind. Go. Don't think about it. Just the first name pops into your head.
Pogi.
Pogi?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, no, this is hard.
Kasi kailangan nasa bigay, di ba? Huwag mo isip pa. Don't think about it. Just, diba? Don't think about it, di ba?
This is like your interview na rin for your internship.
Yeah, actually.
You have to answer.
And so far, you're not doing very well. by the way.
I think I'm just gonna find a different company to work for.
Okay, 5 seconds. First name,
First
5,
name,
4.
Gabrias is very good looking. Gabrias of LaSalle.
Okay.
But I heard it's because he's really kind, like good natured. Nico Elorde because he's so mabait, like
Nico Elorde.
yeah, parang it's his personality.
Okay.
And well, it's Thomas Torres because I feel like everybody finds Thomas Torres cute. Who else?
I-tweet mo na lahat, bro.
No, my God, this is so embarrassing.
Oh, 2 more. diba?
Two more.
Who else? The ones I've covered.
Yeah,
only.
yeah.
Martin Reyes as well, and
The one from LaSalle. Yeah. And one more.
and one more. Chris Porter.
Chris Porter.
Yeah.
Na-notice mo ba?
Ano?
4 out of 5, Lasal.
4 out of 5?
Yeah, LaSalle.
See? See? Tapos pinupuri-puri mo yung Ateneo. Hindi, puro
Usapan lang naman pogi eh. Oh, let's go to the mga gentlemen.
Wow.
Gentlemen. Okay, so broadcasting na tayo.
Sige na.
Broadcasting
Okay,
na.
okay.
Broadcasting.
Okay, ikaw na magtanong.
Okay, so do you have like plans to okay, so for the record, you are actually like retired from the UAP.
That's
Can you
correct.
explain to your disappointed fans as to why you are like retired from the UAP?
Well, basically, if you sign up as a courtside reporter for ABS-CBN, you get 1 year. But then sometimes they could take you out within the first 3 months. If they like your performance, they renew your contract for another year. But early on, we've been told that 2 years lang talaga yung maximum as a courtside reporter. So hindi ka pwede mag-exceed ng 2 years. So
I see. Also, what are your plans? What's the next step for you?
well, recently I signed up. I was telling Mico earlier that recently I signed up with Viva Sports Management. So they've been getting good projects for me, just small-time endorsements, ambassadoring, and then I gotta finish school first since I'm in 3rd year college right now. And then after college, I was really hoping I could get into preschool teaching. And
okay.
But I would continue sportscasting or broadcasting as well if I were given the opportunity. So yeah.
Like if it were up to you, aside from being a preschool teacher, let's say if you do get to work in TV, like what kind of work would you like to do?
Well, I really like what Diane Castillejo and Christine Jacobs have done for themselves. And I also like the girls like in Discovery Travel and Living, wherein they're lifestyle broadcast journalists. So not just sportscasting, but you know, something that you could be passionate about. Like you get to travel the world, you get to meet all these people from all walks of life, and you get to really talk about the things you're passionate about. So I'm open to that.
I think she's gonna have a hard time.
Why?
Because she doesn't watch TV. Sabi niya, di ba?
Well, I
Rose,
do watch
kanina we were
TV
talking.
occasionally.
Like,
Occasionally,
once,
Yes,
to watch
occasionally.
Discovery Channel.
You know.
Yes, and Discovery Travel and Living, Discovery Channel. It's just
That's not TV.
really.
That's to education.
No, they're very interesting. They're very interesting. And I also watch the news. So that's TV.
Would you like to be like a newscaster
Yeah,
also?
why not? Yeah.
Wow.
Medyo deep pala siya eh.
Kaya nga, wala akong matanong eh.
Okay, how about the UAAP next year? Like,
Yes.
who's gonna be like? Because you've seen the teams, and I'm sure you've heard of like which recruits have gone to which schools.
That's correct.
Who are the teams to watch out for in the next UAP in basketball?
Well, unquestionably, LaSalle's still going to be very strong. But I do have high hopes for Ateneo, especially because we have a lot of new players coming in. And I know the team's training really hard right now. They're not. At the last time I spoke to Coach Bo, he's actually he doesn't want the team to participate in the current Filoil League for basketball. So they're really focusing on building the team up. So I'd say Ateneo still, of course.
What's the biggest difference between covering basketball and volleyball games? I mean, for you, in terms also of yung crowd.
Yeah. Well, for me talaga, the main difference would be seen in the fan base. They both have big following, basketball and volleyball, but then the following of volleyball has been increasing exponentially that sometimes it can be so overwhelming. Tsaka talagang sa volleyball makikita mo na diehard fans talaga yung mga nanonood. So I've never seen a crowd as wild as that as compared to basketball.
Do you play sports?
Yes, actually. Like I've tried. I took part in soccer varsity team when I was in grade school. I did tennis varsity team as well, and I did taekwondo. I think all like girls are encouraged to do taekwondo, but then I didn't.
To deal with boys.
Yeah.
Especially basketball players.
Grade school yan, grade school.
Grade school and high school, and then
And
I
high
was
school.
playing competitive tennis for a while, for a really long time, even when I was doing soccer. But I stopped when I got into college. So.
Why?
Wala kasing bubong yung court.
Sayang yung skin, bro.
Yeah, and also like my lola would all, my grand.
Walang book.
Wala kasing. No, but
Sa
it's not
Ateneo, wala ba kayong covered court?
Wala.
Well,
eh.
like,
Ang may
wala
bubong yung
eh.
yung cafeteria. Hindi binigyan ng bubong yung tennis court.
Hindi,
Ang
joke
kasi
lang, like,
maarawan yung inihaw ni
yeah.
Manang. Eh.
No, parang I can't handle rin the commitment kasi, like
Okay.
the academic
Of an athlete, of a
load.
student athlete.
Yeah, I cannot commit to that. So might as well just, if you can't give it your all, then.
Okay. Bro, we'll take a short break.
Okay.
When we return, we did some investigative work.
Huh?
Yeah.
We
we have-
stalker ka ba?
Oh, we have secret files.
Okay.
Kay
Oh my
Selina.
goodness.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Okay,
we're gonna share the secret files when the Bro Show returns.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. First, open iTunes. Your next step, hit the iTunes Store button. A search bar should open up as soon as you do that. Type New Media Factory in the search bar, and all your shows should open. Pick the show you like, or all the shows you like. And once that opens, hit the subscribe button. And that's it, you're in. All shows will now be automatically downloaded to your device. What do you think is ailing local football?
Well, politics.
Should athletes be endorsers?
Yes, why not?
Why did you refuse to be the Haskell's head coach countless times?
I've been there, done that. Too much politics, like I said. Like I posted one time a few days ago, coaching is a thankless job. With what's happening with Michael Weiss, we talked about it already before, personally, one-on-one, and I said, it happens. And I said, you should know that because you worked also somewhere in other countries as well. There's no such thing as a permanent job in coaching, in any sport.
Why do you say thankless?
Well, you're only as good as the wins.
And then that's it.
Plus, of course, there are other factors like disrespect, honor, honesty, and all of this. Because you're just a coach, you're not a manager. You're not the association, you're not the institution. So you, as a coach, you're just an employee. So you're as good only as the wins that you have.
And now back to the Bro Show.
Welcome back, bros. More with UAAP Courtside reporter and bookworm.
Yeah.
And former tennis player. And currently Ateneo student, Miss Selina Dagdag. And it's been an interesting chat so far with Selina. Pero I think, kasi diba she wanted to be like a serious broadcaster.
Yeah.
Diba?
And a part of the Bro Show.
And a part of the Bro Show too. And it's not that easy to be part of the Bro
Yeah.
Show, right? Yeah. We do have like a stringent screening
I don't think I
process.
can be part of it. What you do is hard. Like, it's
Oh,
tough.
no, I think you can do it. I think you can do it. We were talking about the NBA playoffs. The Toronto Raptors and the Brooklyn Nets are playing in a very fun physical series. And earlier we spoke with Duane Watson, a journalist from Toronto. Now we're gonna talk with a fan. Actually, Pinoy siya.
Pinoy.
Raptors fan, but he lives in the he lives in the suburbs, which is like an hour away from Toronto. And we have him live via Skype para makwento niya sa atin what it's like, no, in Toronto right now. Okay, we have Dane Escolano live via Skype. Hi, Dane.
Hi, good morning.
Yun, si Dane, bro, show yan, viewer yan, bro.
Ah, really?
Yeah. Sorry, bro, ginising ka namin ng maaga, ha?
Oh no, it's okay. Ano naman it's all for our kababayans there. Para rin syempre medyo makwento natin yung experience dito. Okay.
Oh, yan. Actually, Dane, we have here si Selina, and Selina actually is a courtside reporter for the UAAP. And Selina has questions for you, Dane, no? Dahil nga you're based in Toronto and you're aware of the atmosphere there. So, Selina, go ahead. Ask Dane.
Hi, Dane.
Hi.
So, Dane, kwento mo naman sa amin, how's the atmosphere like in Toronto? Lalong-lalo na that the team's doing so well.
Grabe yung yung hype around the playoff run, and I'm sure Mico saw this, no. There's aside from yung crowd inside the ACC, which is the Air Canada Center, which is the home arena of the Raps. There are also thousands of people watching outside the ACC, and talagang party atmosphere siya, so much that it's called yung area na yun outside the ACC is called the Maple Leaf Square, pero I think for the sake of the Raps playoff run this year, they're calling it Jurassic Park. Diba? Jurassic Park.
Tama, correct.
How appropriate, diba? Tsaka talaga, it's kasi ako, honestly, I haven't been there during the first two games. Pero pag napapanood mo sa TV, lalo na sa mga local newscasts dito, it's like, wow, nakakaingit naman. I wish I could go there kahit dun lang sa labas, dun lang sa square para manood. Kasi talaga party siya talaga. And it's also parang kasi this year, no, medyo hindi nakapasok yung hockey team, the Maple Leafs playoffs of the National Hockey League this year. So, syempre, medyo naghahanap ng someone else or something else to cheer for yung Toronto and the surrounding cities as well. So, thank goodness talagang nag-push ng performance yung Raptors this year. So there you go. We do have somebody to cheer for this year.
Yes, that's right.
What's with the We the North, Dane? That hashtag We the North.
Kasi I think it's because, well, number one, we're the only Canadian team, or they're the only Canadian team sa NBA. So it's probably something to show something to show the US fans na, eto kami, we also love our team that much. Kaming mga north of the border, ika nga. No, we also love the team that much.
Well, do you think, like, for example, pag minalas at natalo ang Raptors, do you think Toronto would be like, is it going to be like Mendiola? Magra-riot ba?
Oh no, wag naman sana.
Hindi kasi, di ba, grabe nga yung atmosphere, di ba? So expectation mataas. Pag ma-disappoint yan, baka kala mo, paglabas mo, nasa Malacanang ka lang.
Finals, nag-riot ng matindi. But I think the fans over here naman are, I would say, disciplined enough. And ayun, I think we won't see that.
Don't you think the Filipinos can start something? Kasi sanay tayo dun eh.
Ako, teka.
Ikaw naman, baka makulong pa si Dane sa mga suggestion mo eh.
Para lang pag
Huliin pa ng mga Rangers yan dun sa Canada. Dane, tell us about, let's say, how far are you from Toronto City? Because I know you live in the suburbs. So how far are you?
I'm 1 hour east of downtown. Yes, 1 hour traffic wheeling.
Traffic wheeling.
And yeah. And ayun.
Pero like kunyari in your what's the name of your the suburb that you live in?
Oh, I live in a suburban town called Whitby.
Okay, and then in your town, pinag-uusapan ba like people at work when you go to the grocery ganyan, are people like talking about the Raptors? Are they excited over their NBA team?
I can honestly say with yung sa circle of friends ko dito sa area, yes, we do talk about it, and especially since a lot of my friends are big on sports, no. I'm sure yung mga schools din, yung mga estudyante rin dito who do follow basketball, they do talk about it as well.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sige.
Hey Dane, why don't you give all your friends here in the Philippines as well as your friends there in Toronto a shout out?
Yes, definitely. To all the Raptor fans in Toronto, in the Toronto area, and pati na rin yung mga kababayan natin dyan who are cheering for the Raps. Let's just keep it going and continue to believe in this team kasi I have to say ang laki talaga ng improvement especially during this season. So I think it's time that a team from outside that this team outside the US pa shows a lot of strength and a strong fan base as well. So, let's go Raptors!
Yeah. Dane, taga saan ka ba dito sa Pilipinas?
I used to live in Las Piñas before, and then before kami nag-migrate dito sa Lipa sa Lipa, Batangas naman. I actually also used to go to the Ateneo.
Hanggang Batangas na lang tayo.
Pero I graduated with a communication degree in 06.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, if I could just share ng konti with the viewers.
Yeah, go.
I did work with Mico. I'm sure you remember this 2004 cheer rally. Yeah.
Wow, 2004. What did you do for the cheer rally during that year?
Yes, I was asked to be the parang voice over.
Oh yeah, I remember. Naalala ko. Yeah, I remember. I think I gave you some tips pa, di ba?
Yes, that's correct.
Nasa akin, bro, tinulungan ko pa. Dahil sa akin, umabot siyang Canada.
Kaya doon siya pinadala. Tsaka doon 1 hour away from Toronto pa.
Dane, more power sa'yo in Canada, and I really hope your team wins.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me, guys.
All right, thanks, bro.
All right, thanks, bro.
Ito mo, small world po. Atinista pala. Di atinista. Hey, you're looking at those pictures. It kind of reminds you of the UAAP, right?
Yes, actually, the crowd, especially nowadays, the recent volleyball league, pati yung mga fans, nagpipaint na talaga ng face nila, ng blue, and lalo na yung mga bakla na mag-cheer.
Yeah.
Like, that's
not
very
bakla.
amazing.
Spunky.
Spunky.
Use the politically correct term.
Spunkies.
Spunky.
Pero talagang the team, the community is very supportive.
Yeah, supportive.
Sobra.
Okay. All right. So earlier we said that alam mo, Selina, here on the Bro Show, when people guest here, we make sure that they feel really welcome.
Yeah.
And to do that, we normally hire a private investigator.
Yes.
This is making me nervous.
Yeah, to really check your background.
Yeah.
And,
Just to get into your life. And,
Parang stalker yun
Exactly.
So yung 6 months na ni-reject mo kami, you gave us time.
Yeah, we've been doing surveillance work. No? And this is the result of that 6-month surveillance work.
goodness.
So let's okay. So can you tell us about all the photos that we're about to show? Okay, so what is this? Can you because we can't understand. We were studying it and we couldn't figure it out.
Last Halloween, my friends and I, we attended a Halloween party, and then I dressed up as my other friends. They dressed up as Pocahontas. I dressed up as the Easter Bunny, and then like since it was just recently the Holy Week, we had the Easter egg hunt in our village. So yeah, like it's a way of helping out the community.
Bro, ganun pala ang bunny.
This is so bad.
Bunny lips pala tawag dyan.
Yun ba yan?
Hindi, actually, tinutokso nga ako ng friends ko na, ano ba yan, bunny ka, tapos naka-duck face.
Yun nga eh. Hindi yan, bunny face na ngayon. Hashtag bunny face. Okay, next photo. Okay.
Anong look naman to?
Yeah, what is this?
No. This is Hell Week look.
Hell Week in school?
Yes, this is after 6 hours of straight reading.
Bro, sa Ateneo yan.
Yeah.
So in the Ateneo, we have Hell Week every week.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Really?
I don't know in La Sala, but in
Once you enter
Ateneo.
Ateneo, it's like being in hell talaga.
Yeah, like we were given, I remember we had an exam that day, it was Hell Week, and then we were given a 350-page reading. And it was
iksi
given to
naman.
us. No, but it was given to us talaga a day before the exam. So parang I did all the cramming knowing that it wasn't my only
So
exam that
was
day.
this in the Rizal Library?
Yes, it was in the Rizal Library.
Ganyan din ako sa live nun, pero nakapikit. Alright, next photo.
Oh,
Okay.
Oy,
Bro,
nag-trend.
nagtitrend na to. Kaya hirap na hirap tayo invite to eh. Ang sabi sa akin na, hey, can you go on the bro show? Yung mga guests ba dyan nagtitrend?
What did you do?
Yeah, why did you
Actually,
trend?
you know what? I had no idea why I trended. Because,
sagot, bro?
No. Actually,
no
even
idea.
though, talagang, kasi, like, I saw how the other courtsides did it. They were really funny. Like, Bess, I was laughing so hard.
Okay. Was this during the cheer
Yeah,
dance?
this was
Okay.
during the cheer dance. And then the other courtsides, talagang, they were singing. And then all I did was, like, I spelled Ateneo one big fight. It's like a blue eagle cheer, and then the rec said, "Oh, that's because he wore a skirt." Parang ganon.
So it was because of the skirt.
I don't think so.
So kung mag-skirt kami, magte-trend kami.
I think so. I think so.
Ayaw mo
Mico.
na dyan.
So yeah, I actually never
Masama,
found
shave
out.
ka muna. Hindi pa ako nagpa-wax eh.
Okay, next. But how does it feel to trend? Because we'll probably never feel that in our lifetime. So
Aww.
no, seriously, no.
That's because you've never worn a skirt, Mico. Like maybe you
We'll
should
think
try.
about it. Papawax muna kami. But no, seriously, how do you feel to see your name trending?
Honestly, it was so surreal. Like it was overwhelming because it's not a showbiz industry wherein talagang it's massive following or it's not like mainstream TV. So it was overwhelming and I was very grateful for it. It was such a humbling experience. So yeah.
Sobrang humbling nilagay niya sa Instagram.
No, yes, because I had to say thank you talaga.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
thank
Oo
you.
naman. Tama.
Thank you. And then since this was the first time that it happened, like it happened the first time during cheer dance, yeah. I was
Mag-hold up ka
overwhelmed.
mamaya, baka matrend ka. O kasi pag sa presinto ka, pag ikaw napunta sa news, di ba?
Next photo. Okay, so that's the skirt. That was
Oh my
the skirt.
goodness.
Yan yung skirt.
This is the reason.
Hindi ba
No,
na...
I'm not saying the
Wait. Hindi ba nagalit si tita? Bakit tita eh? Hindi ba nagalit mom mo when they
Actually-
saw that? Parang, oh my
Actually,
gosh,
it was so
Selina,
funny.
it's so
'cause
short.
Yeah, my mom was like that. And then
Oh.
even my dad and my brother was thinking, oh my God, what am I gonna tell my dad and my brother? I'm gonna wear a micro mini skirt on national television. So I asked Direk talaga, like 2
Was this
weeks
Direk
before.
Abbott or Direk
Abbott.
Allen? Okay,
I asked
Direk
Direk
Abbott,
Abbott.
okay.
Direk Abbott, okay lang ba kung yung male uniform yung suotin ko? Eh yun, parang pajamas lang yun eh. So talagang I really asked.
Okay.
Wala eh, hindi pinayagan. So there you have it.
Okay.
So embarrassing.
Do you have regrets wearing the micro mini skirt on national TV?
No, not really.
Kasi nag-trend eh. No regrets. Okay, next photo.
Oh,
Is this also on national TV?
no, this
No?
wasn't. This
Hindi,
is,
ngayon magte-trend siya ulit.
Dito, all over the world.
Yeah, because of, yeah.
this is so embarrassing. Who picked these photos?
Our private investigator. But we can't reveal the identity.
Okay, this was taken in my room actually, and it was because we're supposed to, every time we sign up a contract as a brand ambassador for a certain brand, you're supposed to post about them, like on my way to like this, or this is my outfit going to, like you're supposed to let people know that you're actually going to the event. So it was part of our contract with them, and this was for close-up recently. So yes, that was like my outfit of the night.
But this was her room. Kala ko hotel eh.
Yeah.
No.
And hindi pa yan miniskirt.
That is,
Di ba?
Hindi pa yan miniskirt, bro.
Wow.
no, it's a little brown dress.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, next photo. Okay, tell us. Oh, si Coach Tai.
Tai, yes.
Hard strong, happy. Hard strong.
No,
Yes, Coach Tai, super bibo niyan. Like, there was, during the bonfire, I asked him to sample yung dance niya.
Yeah,
Diba nag-trending siya because of
Yeah, I
the
saw
dance.
that video,
So
yeah.
talagang hindi siya nahiya. Sumayaw siya. And then when I got the mic, I said, "Thank you, coach." And then he got the mic for me and he said, one more time. Talagang, yeah, he was really into it.
Bitin, ah.
Yes, this was the last game before the Christmas break of the volleyball season. And then that time, everybody, dapat si Eliza lang yung interviewin ko eh. Pero the whole team, they wanted to go on camera and say Merry Christmas to all their fans. So this was a candid moment taken by my floor director. So, yeah.
Okay, next.
Oh, what happened here?
I don't know actually.
Glamour shot,
I think I was practicing my voiceover for the cheer dance competition, but then I think I was yawning na.
Can you do the line that you delivered?
I forgot na.
What?
Yeah, talaga, I forgot na. It was September. It was last September pa. So.
Ano to? You mean, nakita sa TV to?
No. This was taken
Candid
from a
shot lang.
photographer.
Ah,
And
okay,
then one
okay.
of the fans of the UAAP tagged
Ngayon, makikita
me.
na sa TV to. All over the world.
Okay.
Okay, next photo.
Oh, yes.
Alam mo, Selina, anyway, since you're here,
Yes.
and medyo close ka na sa amin, medyo huwag ka masyadong didikit-dikit na kay Bea. Kasi medyo nakilala na namin siya eh.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Just ano lang.
Stay away. Stay away.
Stay away from that. Just it's like a brotherly advice.
Okay, I will keep that advice in heart. Thank you for your
No, bisa
concern.
mabait pa siya sa
Oo,
amin. eh.
akala na mabait yan
Mabait
eh.
yan.
Akala na mabait si Bea Fab eh.
She's super nice. Like,
Pero
she's always there
I like
for
you
me.
better kasi hindi mo ako pinupo. The first time I met her, nakasampung po yata ako sa akin.
And pag kami pinupo, that's impolite.
Oh.
That's a sign of disrespect.
Yeah.
Well, you guys look very young. Why will I say po?
Tika mo,
Diba?
mas okay to.
Like,
Okay talaga to.
Kahit, palitan natin kay Jason. No? Diba?
Bea Fab.
Oh.
Grabe.
You will go places.
Next photo. Okay, more UAP photos.
Yes, that's more UAP photos.
Are you gonna miss it, UAP?
Yes, for sure, I will miss it. But then in a way, like, I'm just grateful for the opportunity I was given. And then I look back more with a grateful heart than anything else. So.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so that was our secret files.
Yes.
Secret
Kita mo?
sa Instagram lang yun. Lahat naman
Ano ba sa Instagram?
Okay, there's Instagram, right?
Nakamotor pa yung private investigator namin.
Sige na nga,
Sinusundan
pretend
ka
to
lang.
believe
Yeah,
you.
yun, nagbibenta ng popcorn dun sa...
Okay,
Good investigator.
any words for all your fans? I know you have like 10 Facebook fan pages, right?
Oh, grabe,
12? What 12?
No naman.
How many?
I have 2.
Ikaw, meron ka?
That's embarrassing.
Meron! Dalawa lang nga sila.
Naka-private pa. Okay, so why don't you greet all your, ano ba ta? Selinatics ba? What do you call them?
One's Selina Dagdag fanatics, and the one's I feel so conceited saying this.
Another one's
I'm
what?
still not
No,
used to
what's the other
it. The
one?
other one's Selinatics.
Selinatics.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So why don't you greet them? I'm sure they're
Do you
all
have a
watching.
Salinatics card? No.
No. No.
Saying
So,
Gaponatics.
of course, thank you. I really appreciate your support. I know I wouldn't be where I am right now without you guys. So, from the top sides and bottom of my heart, maraming salamat. So, yes.
Okay, so ano, sa tingin mo, bro? Okay na siya?
Pwede na to?
Pwede na?
Tawagin mo na si Bea, sabihin mo din siya.
So you really want to join the bro show, ha?
Why not? It's fun. Just-
Okay na?
Ayos na.
Tawagin mo si
Asan na
Jason.
yung coffee maker? We'd like to thank Miss Selina Dagdag for joining.
Yes,
Thank you for
so much.
having
Show.
me. Thank you so much,
Thank you for-
Richard and Mico.
Thank you for finally saying yes after 6 months.
Yes.
We're so honored.
Tagaligawan eh. Para mag-guest.
And thanks bros for tuning in. Medyo matagal kami nawala, but we're glad to be back. And then next week, Jason will be back.
Yeah, pero medyo erratic lang tayo ngayon, no? Yung schedule of
Oh
uploading.
yeah. Well, because for everyone's knowledge, Richard is busy because his team is in the PBA.
And hopefully, until next week, nandun pa rin kami.
Crosser pagdasal nyo na para matulungan sila Chart.
Nandun pa rin
And
kami.
that's it. It's been a great, 1 hour? We've been
Yeah,
on for
yeah.
an hour. We'd like to thank Duane Watson of TSN, Dane Escolano, our bro from all the way from Canada, and of course Miss Selina for joining us today. And remember, subscribe to The Bro Show on iTunes, watch it on nmftv.com, and we have our Twitter account as well at The Bro Show NMF. So we'll see you next week. Thanks, bros!
Bye!
Bye. Thanks for having me, Ed.
Thanks for watching The Bro Show, bro.
The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.